morning. And welcome to our service of worship this morning. Whether you are here for the first time or the second time, or if you've been here so long now that you're part of the furniture, we're all family. And we gather together to worship. We do have a few announcements that we need to make this morning. Oops, I'm going to turn this on. There we go. Just a reminder that film group is Tuesday at 10 a.m. And this fall, a new look at prayer. That's a group that's meeting in the parlor on Wednesday mornings at 10 o'clock, and Jennifer Jordan is leading that. Also, to just give you advance notice that there will be a congregational meeting following worship on Sunday the 31st for the purposes of receiving the report from the profile team and their recommendations regarding ministry going forward.
Can we wear our Halloween costumes?
We can.
Okay, let's do it.
So if you want to come on the 31st in costume, you can. We could have some fun with that. Ooh, now I gotta think. Oh, okay. The fall Christmas craft market is Saturday, November the 6th from 9:30 to 3, so mark your places for that. Also, there will be a transgender awareness evening on November 14th at 6:30 in the hall. So if you'd like to be a part of that, my glasses obviously need to be changed. It's out of focus. Okay, good, so it's not me. Are there any other announcements? Then let us prepare to worship. the wonders of creation, and our souls are refreshed by its beauty. We come today in thankful praise for the land that sustains us, the air we breathe, the people who fill us with joy. May our time of worship soothe our souls and lift our spirits and send us out in joy. Amen. Let us hear these words as recorded in the book of Joel. Do not fear, O soil. Be glad and rejoice, for the Creator has enabled great things to happen. Do not fear, you animals of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness are green. The trees bear fruit. The fig tree and the vine give their full yield. O children of Zion, rejoice and be glad. You have been given early and abundant rains. The threshing floors shall be full of grain. The vats shall overflow with wine and oil. You shall eat plenty and be satisfied. Give praise for all the wonders that have been bestowed upon you. are welcome to take your masks down when we're not singing, since you are separated by your 6 feet. So it's up to you if you feel comfortable doing that. Let us unite our hearts in prayer. We gather together. We sing songs of praise. We've listened to the words of the ancestors. We open ourselves now to the movement of Spirit as we listen to what Spirit is saying to us in this time and in this place. And may the words of my mouth and the meditations of all our hearts be acceptable this day. Amen. Look around at the many wonders of creation. The garden, planted and tended, cared for and nurtured. Harvest time. And now the earth begins to fall asleep. The trees have turned color, and all around is the brilliance of creation, making ready to start once more the cycle of life. There are signs of hardship and difficulty, reminders of the suffering of Creator and created. We search for peace of the kingdom. We can see it on the horizon, its reality, and we crest the summit, another mountain yet to climb, and we grow weary. Give thanksgiving and praise, we are told, but we are tired, and sometimes overcome by the journey. A loved one dies, a job disintegrates, struggles to pay the bills, to buy the food. A dream is lost. Where is hope? Where is peace? Why should we be thankful? The child runs, arms wide open, 3 small words. I love you. A community pulls together, supporting in a time of loss. A phone call comes to say that you are being thought of. The storm passes, and we can see the rainbow, a sign of divine presence. Give thanksgiving and praise, we are told. It is right to give thanks and praise, for the trees have turned their color, and all around shines the brilliance of creation, making ready to start once more the cycle of life. It is so easy for us to get caught up in the crap. All of the stuff that comes in at us from different directions along our journey. And there's a lot of it. All you have to do is read the newspapers and you can see all kinds of stuff that can cause our hearts to ache. We talk about things like the destruction of creation, of the damage that we have done to what has been entrusted to us. Every day there are stories about homelessness and poverty, about crime and disease, and of course, in the middle of COVID, which feels like an eternity, we can feel very weighed down. And if you're like me, it is easy, really, to get caught in that place of negativity. And yet, our ancestors remind us that there is something else in the midst of that. They call us to step away for just a minute and think about what it is that we have. Because in the midst of our negativity, we live in such abundance. And it is necessary and important for us to pause and to lift our voices in thanksgiving. Quite often during prayer time here, I ask you to tell me what you're thankful for. And I remember a few years ago, not in this congregation, but in another, one of the elders in the community, when I asked what they were thankful for, he said, well, I woke up this morning and I'm here. Another week, when I asked what he was thankful for, he said, well, the dog found my teeth. It's the little things that even when life sucks, and sometimes it does, there's always something that we can stop and give thanks for. Even if it is that I woke up this morning and I put both feet on the ground. That's a good sign. And so today, we're not going to think about all those other things. Today, we are going to lift our voices in praise and thanksgiving. Joel reminds us that all creation is called to a place of rejoicing, beginning with the soil and extending to all that walk upon the land. So I invite you this day to find that peace that you can say thanks. And let us fill the air with a melody of praise, for we are blessed. we bring all that we have and all that we are, and offer it that the world might become a better place, and that we might reflect divine light. The gifts that we share enable ministry to happen in this place and beyond these walls. Here, we open doors of learning as we explore our faith story. We create communities of care and support. We feed the hungry, and we lift up those whose hearts are hurting. We laugh, we learn, we sing, we live into the dream of Jesus. So today, I say thank you. Thank you for each of you, for the gifts that you bring, for the life that you live, for the light that shines in you. As members of the United Church of Canada, we are also part of a community that extends far beyond these four walls and this community of Truro. We are part of a ministry and mission that stretches the globe. And through our gifts to the Mission and Service Fund, we join our siblings in the United Church of Canada to achieve three goals: to transform and save lives, to inspire meaning and purpose, and to build a better world. We have 80+ partners in 19 different countries with whom we provide education, seek justice, and tend to needs such as food and water. When we give, we change the world. Our goal in this congregation for the Mission and Service Fund is $32,000. To date, we have raised $27,000. I invite you to keep that in mind as you consider what you are able to offer in the remaining months of this year. Let us unite our hearts in prayer. We come this day with open hearts and seek the change we need to live a life of gratitude. May we be grateful for what is instead of underscoring what is not. May we find the good in the midst of the unwanted things of life. May we see the beauty in music, art, literature, nature, and in all the little things of life. May we be present to one another and celebrate the gifts of all. finding time to laugh every day. May we receive with thankfulness the love offered by family, friends, and strangers. May we seek to forgive those who have wronged us and begin a new journey together. May we find ways to reach out to those who are marginalized and oppressed, joining with them in the creation of a new world order. And may we change the things we can and be at peace with what we cannot. We unite our voices in the words that Jesus gave the disciples so many years ago. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. half-truths, and broken relationships, and let us live deep within our beings. As we leave this place, may we be blessed with anger at injustice, and may we work diligently for justice in the land. As we leave this place, may we be blessed with tears shed for all in our world who are hurting, and may we be instruments of healing. And as we go, let us reach out our hands in service, and may we be blessed with foolishness, enough foolishness to go and do what others say cannot be done.